A service has been held in Cumbria to remember two RAF airmen who lost their lives in an air crash 20 years ago. Squadron leader Mike Andrews and Flight Lieutenant Steve Todd were killed when their Hawk jet hit a railway bridge close to the village of Shap. Our reporter Lewis Warner has been there for a look around today and joins us now. Lewis.
Well, it was a really emotional service in church today. Villagers were joined by armed service personnel to remember the two airmen that lost their lives 20 years ago. Of course, something happening like that in a small village like this is going to stick with the people who experienced it for the rest of their lives. And today some of them were speaking about just how vivid their memories were of what happened. They joined the prayer service and all spoke about what had happened. It all happened at 13 minutes past 1. And that exact time was marked today in true RAF style. This is the same make and model as the plane that crashed 20 years ago. A Hawk T Mark 1, today breaking a minute's silence in Shap. Shortly before a wreath was laid near to the crash site where the two pilots died. Squadron leader Mike Andrews and Flight Lieutenant Steve Todd were taking part in a training exercise when their aircraft came down. It crashed into a railway bridge, leaving debris scattered all over the town. On what was a normal day, they'd taken off from RAF Leeming in North Yorkshire. One person was injured on the ground when the jet smashed into his van.
I knew Mike Andrews quite well and went to his funeral, and Steve Todd as well. He was just starting his career really in the RAF. You know, he was only a young chap, he was only in his early 20s, so it was really sad, yeah. Today, the road through Shap was closed. A procession of cadets was led by 100 Squadron, who regularly mark the anniversary of the crash. For those involved in the procession, it was humbling.
Great sense of pride and camaraderie within 100 Squadron. These are not just colleagues or people that we work with, they're family, they're friends, and I think it's important to commemorate the lives of the people that we've lost as well as those people who are still existing within 100 Squadron.
It is a long time ago now, but it's still in the community around here. There are still people that live in the community that were here when it happened. Friends and families are around the local area, and there are still people in the service as well that knew the individuals, and it's from something like through adversity you start to bring closer relationships, and we've maintained that since that time.
Concluding an inquest in 2002, a jury returned a verdict of accidental death. An RAF Board of Inquiry report agreed a year before that aircrew fatigue might have been a contributing factor. For some people in this sleepy Cumbrian village, the events of the 22nd of October 1999 will stay with them forever. Lewis Warner, ITV News, Shap.